Hi there, in this video I'm gonna extend my talk about Power BI. If you remember in the previous video, we tried to analyze the sales among the states based on their total sales, average sales, number of insurance policies, and the achievement of sales target. In this video, I will talk about the analysis of sales based on salesperson, insurance type, region, and then we try to make a graph and a map to visualize our data. So keep this in mind, and now let us start to create a table. And in this table, I will put the state, then sales, then insurance type. So by looking at that, we see there are several insurance types that have creating the major type of business for different states. And if I try to sort out these types, by a simple look, we can tell that the auto insurance is making the largest amount of sales, but life insurance is making the lowest amount of sales. So let us write our conclusion here. So auto insurance is making the largest amount of sales, while life insurance is making the lowest amount of sales. If you find other things that you need to highlight it, definitely you can add it up in this box. So here is the first one. But now what about if I would like to look at any insurance policy that goes between 1 million and 2 millions? Then we can do filtering here. So if I go to this icon, the two boxes here, and then go to sales, and then we go to the filter here. Under sales, I need to look at anything below 2,000 and is greater than 1,000 within this range. If we apply the filter, then we can tell here that those are the states that they have insurance policy goes between 1,000 and 2,000. So here it's an example to show you how to use filters. And once you finish, you go down here and rename the page into requirement 3. Now, let us make the analysis for the sales by region. So we create here a table. We take the region and the sales. If you look here at the region and the sales, you will see that Midwest has the lowest amount of sales and Southeast has the highest amount of sales. Let us write it down. So here, Midwest has the lowest amount of sales, while the Southeast has the largest amount of sales. Okay. Now keep this in mind that I can change the sales amount to use another factor in sales. So if I stand here, I go to value, and under sales, I will change it from total, I will make it count to tell me the number of insurance policy. And interestingly, when you look here, you see Midwest has the lowest number of insurance policy and Southeast has the largest number of insurance policy. So we can write this as well. Midwest has the lowest number of insurance policies, while Southeast has the largest number of insurance policies. So this can confirm my earlier finding that Midwest is poor in amounts of sales and in number of insurance policies. And this would be my finding. If you would like to increase your finding, perhaps you can go back to the table here, and then you go for the fields, look at the sales, and see how you would like to classify the sales. Would you like to look at the average or variance and so on? So here we made simple analysis on the sales by region. The next one, let us make the analysis on sales based on salesperson. So here we renamed the sheet, required for. Now let us make the next sheet for the persons. We create a table, and in this table we put the region, salesperson, and sales. So here it will show me who will make the sales in each one of those regions. And now I would like to slice each region separately. We cannot do this in the table, but we can make a slicer outside. So we step out of the table, and you can see here in this icon, we click on the slicer. And for the slicer, I will choose region. And you look here, for Midwest, who will be the salesperson? And we can start writing here. So we say, Paul is the sales person in Midwest. Then we go to the next one, New England, Chrissy. So Chrissy is the sales person in New England. And you can repeat the rest of the regions here. So you can classify or analyze the sales either by sales amount, average, number of insurance policy target, or you can analyze the sales by the region or by the salesperson or by the insurance type. And here we make it requirement 5. And now let us create a new sheet to show a graph of our sales. So I will use this one, the column clustered graph. And here I will use the type of insurance and the region and the sales amount. Okay. So by looking at the graphs here, first, I need to put the region first, then insurance type, and then sales. Yeah. So here I would like to see on the bottom, the y-axis, I would like to see here the regions, and then we see the insurance type. Some people, they cannot distinguish based on the color. So if you would like to change the color, definitely you can do that. You can go for formatting and you see data color here. And you can change the color the way you want. So for example, maybe auto, I want to give it a little bit yellowish. So you can change it. So this can show you the variance in the different types of insurance in each one of those regions. Finally, so here we change the name of the page and we put Rec 6. The last one, Rec 7, where we can show a map. So for the map, you see this one here. We can drag it down. And for the map, I will use a state and sales. And this is a roadmap. You can enlarge it here. And the moment you hover over any one of those states, it will tell you the total sales for that state. And of course, you can change it from sales total to sales average to sales number of insurance policy. You can do the way you want. And this visualizes the data for the audience to help them to gauge the information. And of course, you can change the map style, make it like Google Map or heating map, and so on. And this will be requirement 7. This is in brief what I need you to do it in the project. And at the end of requirement 7, you need to write a summary for me of your finding. How do you evaluate the insurance on a state level, on a regional level, on an insurance person level, insurance type level, and so on. So I'd like to get a conclusion about your finding in the research. I hope you find that this video very useful for you. And if you need anything, please let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.